live! Whoa! Alright. So that's a thing. I'm live! Whoa! Yeah, that was me. Hello, Cosmiconic. Welcome. I'm going to spend the first, 4 minutes just tweeting this out. All that good stuff. And over here. And I think that's about all I needed to do. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Morale. Welcome. How's everybody doing? How is everybody's week? I have worked 2 days so far this week. So my week has been great. I've been working on commissions all week. Unfortunately, I haven't found the time to really write for NaNoWriMo for Mixed Feelings. I did work a bit today. I just forced myself to work on it because I'm like, I'm so behind. I'm now at over 5k words for the first day of one route. So 20 pages. Ooh. Ooh. It's a lot of writing. I also did a supercut of the last stream, which was up for patrons last Sunday, and it's gonna be public in 2 days on this coming Sunday. It's like a 5-minute supercut of the arm stealing joke, how that came to be, because it's hilarious, and I did a few funny edits to it. It's good. I'm basically going to call that my become a patron video for until I make a legit one. So there is what just posted today for the speed draw tier on my Patreon, which is $3 a month. I posted a speed draw of some Aknep background, which you can see in the pan update, which updated yesterday. And is the music too loud? It sounds loud to me because I have ADHD and sometimes noises make me go, ah. But what was I saying? So I have a speed draw of a background for Aknep. It's you can see it in it's the reverse, the new update. So if you go to case.dog/etikv, you can see that. It's just a little something something. I'm still getting a feel for what Aknep would look like, but I'm excited to draw more environments for this alien dragon bird planet. Did I post on Twitter? I don't remember. Maybe. Everybody's off playing Pokemon. Nobody wants to come to my stream. Just kidding. You guys are here, and that's all that matters. It's about normal. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just turn it down in the program. Whoop! Not that much. That's as low as it can go. G. Okay, hang on. How is that the lowest it can go? Jeez. Oh, I can go even lower. But now you can't hear it. It's like a hair trigger. Oh. Let me just keep it at 3. If I just turn it down a smidge. There we go. Okay. I'm okay with this. Whoa, it's Clown. You're not playing Pokemon. You're here. I thought for sure you wouldn't come because Pokemon time. I didn't update my notes. Only cowards can't play Pokemon and watch. You're right. You're right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So if anybody here is new, probably not, because I think it's me, Cosmiconic, and Morale, and Jester. You all know what this is about, but if anybody's coming back and watching this stream later and doesn't know what this is about, well, I'm making a chimera dating sim. That's all you need to know. There are 3 characters so far, and I am almost done. Maybe not almost. Maybe halfway done writing the first route. So that is almost written. I'm hoping to get the first chapter finished by the end of November for NaNoWriMo, and then I'm going to like really hammer out that art next month. Really hammer it out. January, really hammer it out. Like finish everything, wrap it up the first half of February because I want to get this out by Valentine's Day. So last week I said I had 7 pages of dialogue written. Now I have 20. So I have 20 pages of dialogue written. Yes. So if anybody has any questions about the game whatsoever at all during the stream, I will gladly answer them. And I swear I will look at the chat this time because last time I didn't because we were making a lot of arm stealing jokes and it got out of hand. And is the chat actually showing up? Somebody say something in the chat because last time the chat didn't show up on the screen for some reason. And I was very sad because I like what people have to say. And I like to have the chat forever be in history. Go down in history. Excuse me, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, I'm yelling at OBS. Where are you? This is strange. Well, hopefully the chat works. Sweeney, how? That's so many. I don't know. Like, I feel like I haven't even written that much. It was worth you not seeing the chat because the arm jokes were fantastic. Hello, Capri. Welcome. I don't know why I just hit my computer like that. So, that's the explanation. So, Patreon. Let me talk about Patreon. Let me talk about that for a minute. So, since the last stream, and I'm really excited and so thankful for having such amazing fans, honestly, because since that last stream, and we like harping on those arm jokes, I got 5 new patrons. 5 new patrons. I was joking about like if I just get one, I'm going to owe everyone my arms. Because that's insane. 5 patrons. And now we are 5 away from having 20. And so when we get to 20 patrons, I've said this before, but I'm saying it again. When we get to 20 patrons, I'm going to unlock another tier. It's going to be like a $15 a month tier, and it's going to be the gamer tier. And in the gamer tier, there's going to be a monthly playable demo. Now, at first they're just going to be really short, or depending like how long it takes us to get there. I owe extra arms. I owe 5 arms. I need to give everybody their arms back. Have goodbye gesture. Tell your wife I said hi. So, 5 patrons, y'all. 5 more patrons. And you guys can play a little bit of my game every month. Now, like, hopefully it'll be out February, but we'll see about that. That's what I'm aiming for. And, of course, there's going to be add-ons after February, so then you'll be able to play demos of that. And there'll be a lot of, like, quirks to it where it'll be, like, unfinished and stuff, so that might be a little cool behind the scenes for you guys. But gamer tier, we're almost there. If 5 more of you could give me your arms, we can do this. We can play games. It'll be good. So without further ado, I'm going to hook up to my voice chat in Discord. And if there are any patrons who would also like to hook up to stream chat, we can do that. It is now touch to speak. Yes. If it'll work, you know. Yeah, that one. Okay. So, it is touch to speak right now. Yes. So on my Twitter, you can follow me at twitter.com/spoodycat. You guys voted for a background. And I wrote down stuff. It is, what are we? 1920, 1080. So I know the dimensions now. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. $19.20, $10.80. So, on my Twitter, you guys voted for a background. We're gonna work on a new background. Can I just do a pop out of the stream? Can we do that? I want to do that. Pop out chat. Yeah. Yes. I don't need you. I can move this. I can move this here. How's that looking? There's a big black void on the right, but that's fine. We can manage. We can manage. So what I'm going, the next background that comes up in the game, what we've already seen is, let me open up Perry. The one chat, or the, oh, let me slowly disintegrate Perry into the void. Spoony, it's inappropriate to ask your patrons to hook up. I meant like hook up your Discord. Help! No! So the background we have so far for the game is the Lethe River. The Lethe River. There it is. It's beautiful. I might make some modifications to it, but I kind of like it the way it is, and this is the style that I really want to go for the game. So, that's our background we have so far. And the next background is what you see when you climb these rocks and then look over. So, I'm going to get some references. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna change it to full screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. Maybe have a say in what I pick. Because I want... Ooh. Hello? I can kind of hear you.
I forgot how I push to talk works. Hold on.
You're good. There's like... Oh, hang on. There's like a specific keybind you gotta put to it. That's all I know. You know, come to think of it, I should probably keybind something that's not where my right hand should go. Okay. You guys all just embarrassingly saw me, like, typing slashes into my own chat. Woo! Okay. Cityscapes. Yeah, I want something like this. I want to see, like, it's big, like... Oh. Okay, what does there have to be in this fantasy world? There are gonna be 6 characters. Perry lives by the Lethe River. Oh. I have a character that lives in the forest. And then I have a character that lives kind of like in a ritzy estate, but there's like a downtown area. But I know there's gonna be somebody who lives in like some kind of beach house. I know there's gotta be some kind of Alps. And I kind of want there to be some random Colosseum, as weird as that sounds. Okay, I got this. Colosseum. You know what? Alright. So how about over here, we'd have some like mountainous... Are you figuring it out yet? Morale is in the chat. hasn't seemed to figure it out yet. That's good. I mean, that's not good, but that's all right. Mountain. Have a mountain.
Okay, I think that works.
All right, cool. Can you hear me when I press to talk, even when I'm not
Yes.
in Discord? Cool. All right, I'm glad. Welcome to my Discord chat. Thank you for your arms.
Oh no, my arms.
Oh no, they're gone. One moment, I'm gonna change the keybind because I have it where my right hand has to press it, and that's inconvenient because I have to draw. Let me fix that.
Yeah, it seems like a choice you've made.
Do, 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 do. Okay, hopefully Q and W aren't bound to anything in Fire Alpaca.
I don't even begin to know what the keybinds are for that.
I mean, it seems to be working. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I realized with the nature of this, I can like be saying stuff on the stream and not be holding the hotkeys or the keybinds, and so I can just be like, "Hey, Morelli," and then stop talking and be like, "So anyway."
Secret words.
Secret words.
Except like a really bad secret because I could just watch the stream.
You died. What happened?
Oh no. I said a really poorly kept secret because I could just watch the stream.
You could, but then you would hear me echoing, so that's inconvenient.
True.
Woo!
So I guess the only choice is to let you keep secret.
Yeah, it would just... It's like... I could just be like, yeah, having a good day, Morelli, and then just let go of the keys and being like, so this bitch. And then, like, but that would be
like,
awful.
This idiot over here.
This dumbass. Wow.
My cat is also here, but he's not nearly as enthused.
My cat is somewhere. She's usually on top of me when I'm trying to stream, so I'm glad she's not this time.
She's usually screaming in your background.
Yeah, I didn't realize how bad that was until I went back to do that super cut last time, and oh my god.
Are you kidding? She's the highlight of the stream.
She's just constant, like, and I'm like, oh, Moopai. Okay, so Q and W are attached to something. It's the magic wand I've just discovered.
So anytime you want to talk, you have a magic wand.
Basically, yeah. What about... Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try Q and R this time. Or maybe Q and A.
This isn't a Q&A.
Listen. No! No! I'm just like experimenting with all these keys, and it's crazy, like trying to find something that works.
add extra buttons to your keyboard.
Okay, I found something that works. I'm gonna do it. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna work because it's just control, and I thought control plus FN would work. But that's not gonna work.
I'm pretty sure that does other things.
It does. That's why I need to change it. Damn it. Damn it. Well, I tried Control Alt. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try Shift. Maybe that'll help. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Cool.
It's occurred to me that you don't really need to be the one that has push to talk. It's just everyone else.
You know, you're right. I don't know if I can edit that. Hang on. Welcome to my stream, everyone. Okay. Okay. Now I should be off push to talk. Hooray!
Freedom.
Freedom! I am free to be who I want to be, and I can draw this goddamn background. Here we go.
After like 10 minutes, we've got it.
It's fine. This is standard Spoonie stream, not knowing what I'm doing.
What a mood.
People in the chat telling me like how to do stuff, and I'm just not looking at it. Hello, Tokri? I don't know how to say your name. But hello. You could have went to File and Shortcut Setting and clear out the shortcut for something so you can have an open key. You're right. That would have been easy, but I like to make things hard, and also it's really hard for me to multitask, so push to talk hurts my brain. But I have push to talk on in my chat because when we get a lot of people in here, it can get confusing for everyone. So it is best. So we have some mountains, some like maybe not Alps, but like some little foothills here. Maybe a little house over here. Maybe somebody lives in the little mountains. Then we want like a little strip of downtown area. Hell yeah, there we go. This is gonna be a downtown area. I keep accidentally opening this picture. Whoops. So these are gonna be little homes of some kind. Not homes, storefronts. That's what I meant. Maybe some homes nearby, who knows? We've got downtown area. Who all is here? How are we feeling?
I forgot I existed for a minute.
Oh. Phased out of existence. Phased back in. That's fine, it happens.
Sometimes you just don't actually exist.
Yeah.
And the world's just oppressing you by telling you you do.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just gotta stop existing. It happens to all of us. Like, we just gotta. You ever have those moments where you become like either like too aware of you, like what's happening, like with your body in that moment, and you're just like you'll be
oh my god, I have skin,
not
and I can feel all of it.
sort of like that, but like it happens to me in particular when I'm like talking about something for a while, and then like in the middle of talking I become hyper aware and I kind of pause for a second, but then I keep talking, but I don't feel like it's me talking. I feel like I'm just on autopilot, and I'm like, who am I? What is this? What is happening? What is this shenanigans?
Oh, definitely.
And it feels like the demon inside you just became self-aware, and you're like, oh, I'm not doing this.
Like, it's like talking to the fourth wall, but the fourth wall is also you.
Yeah. That's a way. I want to make this Kenosha. This is going to be Kenosha now. Here's a lighthouse.
Surprise, it just takes place in Kenosha.
Surprise! It's Kenosha! We've got mountains now. We don't.
I mean, have you looked out the window? Can you prove you don't currently have
we don't have mountains. There are no mountains. Mountains don't
that
exist.
you know of?
Moopai, it's not time. It is not time to exist. No! Oh, she's gonna sniff the microphone. Get ready. She's getting close.
Cat ASMR.
Cat ASMR. Hang on. I'm gonna set her up with her toy.
Just that tiny, mildly displeased meow.
Displeased meow. God. She has this toy that's like a stick underneath a sheet that moves around, and she loves it. And it's great because I can just press a button and she plays with it for like 15 minutes.
I've seen videos where a lot of people do that. A lot of people's cats do that with their Roomba, because it has a little spinny thing that collects the dirt.
Yeah. See, Moonpie hates the Roomba. She will hide.
Poor girl.
She just hides. Okay, so I'm gonna do forest over here. This looks like a little map you would see in a game and be like, where do you want to go? And you just point.
Or like the front of a book.
Yeah! Okay. So I have my Alps. I have my town area. I have my forest. And I have like a little lighthouse pier thing. And I want a coliseum in the distance. It's so out of place, but I want it.
Just a normal town, and then you got like the fucking Coliseum off in the distance. Like,
Listen, you gotta have a coliseum. Or maybe it's just ruins of some kind. Some urban exploration ruins. It's gonna be a coliseum, I can't wait.
you could do both and have it be the ruins of a Coliseum.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. This is a big ass coliseum. Here we go. Does the forest lead into the coliseum? There's some trees. Alright, we got a little map. It's cute. Sylvia Waters says, yeah, like suddenly all your atoms rotate a little bit, but all at once in reality is different for some reason, but not enough to matter to anyone else. I get exactly what you're saying. It's exactly what it feels like when suddenly, like, you feel like you don't have control of your body. It's just the world is going on without you. And you're like, who am I really? You have windows. I only have a tiny window because I live in a basement. I have never had a basement, fun fact. I've never lived in...
Oh, what?
Yeah.
The basements are so cool.
I've been in basements. Like, I've lived in Florida most of my life, and you can't have basements in Florida because the water level. You dig deep enough, there's water.
That just means you can't have a basement if you're a coward.
Yeah.
It's a pool now.
Yeah. Okay. It gets so cold in this apartment so fast. I'm already freezing. I might turn on the heater.
More shirts.
More shirts. Hang on. Heater time. Forgot my heater was right next to me. I didn't have to take my headphones out. Get some water. I don't have my refreshing drink that I usually have every stream.
How dare you?
Yeah. I have eggnog. I can drink eggnog.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna go get eggnog. It won't have the same effect, but I'll do it. I'll be right back.
It's festive.
No! No! Alright, this is gonna be real quiet pouring. I can just feel it. Hang on. You can't hear shit. It's so thick. Ooh, that's nasty. Welcome to my stream. Where I pour
It's the pouring things stream.
pouring things into a cup. It's my tradition. That's not even that much, but I'm drinking the rest of it. Finally, I can be rid of this eggnog. You ever like have a thing in your house, like a food item, but like eggnog, for example, or ice cream of some sort that you just can't stop eating and it makes you feel so awful, but you continue to eat it as much as you can so you can get rid of it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I'll make like a lot of like buffalo chicken dip or something, and it sits in the fridge and it's all I eat until it's gone because I want it gone.
Yeah. Like, it's such ass backwards logic, but you're like, no, I need it to be gone. It's awful. I don't want to eat any more of it.
And then you eat more of it because you don't want to eat anymore.
Yeah. I don't understand the logic, but it makes sense. Hush. Hush! No!
She wants an argument.
She wants to yell. Cat's arguing with a furry IDK who won. My money's on the cat. We're both cats! The moon is giving me problems. Tasty gloop, I love eggnog. I'm glad you all relate to my having a terrible food that makes you feel sick in the house and then continuing to eat it or drink it so you can be rid of it once and for all.
I think it's just like anyone under like 30 right now has been trained never to throw things away.
Yeah.
So you have to eat it if you want it gone.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's like a poor person thing. Or if you grew up like not super privileged. I don't know. Cause I have this thing where I reuse cups constantly, like throughout the week. Like, cat, I swear to God, go play with your toy. Moonpie, no. Leave.
She's trying to tell you to just use new cups.
No, so I got in the habit of just reusing cups for everything. Like, I'll reuse the same coffee mug like 3 days in a row. I'll just like rinse it out real quick and then like put more coffee in it. And it sounds kind of gross, but I also do it. Mostly do it.
It's completely.
Yeah. No, I mostly do it with water. Because growing up, if we just kept getting a new cup for every time we needed a drink, then our dishwasher would get full like super fast and we'd end up running the dishwasher like every day, and my mom was like, we're wasting so much water, just reuse your cups. So I got in that habit. This water is ugly.
I also like can't throw away any food I ever buy, even if it's been sitting in the cabinet for 3 months and I never intend to eat.
Yeah, no, I can throw away like rotten food. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story of how I almost died, like, because I almost ate rancid meat.
No, what did you do?
I was super hungry all day. I was working a really long shift. This is a recent thing that happened, by the way. And I got hamburger meat a while back. So, the thing is, hamburger, like, meat in general, like, fresh meat, doesn't last very long.
Put it in the freezer!
Yeah, no, you put it in the freezer, and then a few, like, 2 days before, or a day or 2 days before you eat it, you put it in the fridge so it can thaw. So I put it in the fridge so it could thaw. And I intended on eating it in 2 days. And then stuff kept happening. We kept like going out to eat or something. And I kept not getting to my hamburger meat. So the day came where I was like, okay, I can finally make hamburger meat. And I had kept it in the fridge for a while. It had been like a week. And I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna eat this meat. I take it out. The meat is no longer pink. It's like brownish gray. And I'm like, it's fine. I want this meat so bad. I want these burgers so bad. I start cooking them. I forget why Case was coming over, but they came over and they're like, "What's that smell?" And I was like, "It's hamburgers." And they're like, "That doesn't smell good." And I'm like, I'm so hungry I can't even tell. It just smells like burgers to me. And then they like, because I had like a cover on them so they would cook thoroughly. They took the top off and they're like, "Haley, that's rancid." I'm like, "Oh, is it?" I was gonna eat it. And they like took the top off and they like showed it, like held it up in the light with like the juice on it. They're like, "Look, the juice on this is like green. What's wrong with you? You would have gotten so sick." So I almost ate rancid meat.
How do you even let it get to that point?
I was hungry. I was so hungry.
Just like eat a bread. Something else.
Hello, spellbound wolf. Spellbound wolf, don't judge my reusing of cups. It might be a little unsanitary, yeah, but you know, my immune system is better now.
It's only your own germs.
Yeah. And also, if you like rinse it out, get most of it out. I'm glad I didn't eat the rancid meat because I probably would have ended up in the hospital.
You would have, like, just died instantly.
I would have died instantly.
Like, food poisoning, like, it's food poisoning, like, times 4.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I was willing to endure it. I was like, it's fine. I was at the point where I was like, I don't want to go to work, so you know, maybe I'll get sick and it'll be fine. Everybody's like, Spoonie, no. Spoonie, no. Also, hello, Soul. But yeah, my fridge was fine. It had just been in there a while.
Oh, trust me, you know when your fridge breaks.
Yeah, everything would have been bad. I've gotten better about like bad food. Like most of the time, I'm like, I probably shouldn't eat this, but I'm going to anyway. I'll be fine, and I'm usually fine because my immune system is incredible.
Because of pasteurization and like all the processing that they do to food now, most of the time, even after things are bad, they're not actually bad.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is I work in a grocery store and that like I have to throw away things that like just reach the expiration date and it hurts my heart and I don't like doing it. And I found out that when we donate the food, because a lot of the food we donate to a fucking charity center and they have like regulations on, okay, this food says sell by date is this, but it's actually good for like 2 more weeks. So eggs are actually okay for a while after you get like after the expiration date. Surprisingly.
It lasts forever.
They last forever, and you can check by putting them in water. If they float, I think, they are bad.
Yeah, if they float.
Yeah. Moon Pie, you have 15 minutes. And then I'm going to kill you.
Don't threaten your cat on stream.
She's asking for it.
She's gonna get it.
She's gonna get it. I had to do it to her. No! Don't get on the desk. No! The first time I said no, don't get on the desk, she had like a paw on the desk and then took it down and then put it back up. And then I said no again.
It's the most cat behavior ever.
Yeah. I found out an extremely cat thing I do is like bap things. I just bap things. I just walk by things in a grocery store and I will go bap it.
Prince when he's unsure about something.
God. Just bap it. Does anybody else, like when you're going through like a marketplace with like giant bags of rice, do you just like smack every bag of rice? Because Case didn't understand me when I said I did that.
No, but I have to touch.
You have to touch the... I'm glad you like my background, Soul Fox. I'm inspired by Kanosh, sort of. I think I'm gonna...
Just put the Roman Colosseum in Kenosha. Just like Photoshop the pictures together and that's your background.
Yeah. The Roman Colosseum is in Kenosha now. I'm gonna make this more this color. When I was volunteering at a food shelter, I learned the sell-by date is not an expiration date. You are right. My cat is brown. She is striped. Striped brown. Yes, Soul Fox, you get me. You get me. You smack the rice.
Moon Pie's colors, they're baby.
Moon Pie, for some reason, she loves to crunch my plants, but only one specific plant, and it's my bamboo plant. And I had to put my bamboo plant on top of the fridge because she wouldn't stop crunching. She's got a crunch.
I mean, it's that good crunch.
It's that good crunch. It was hilarious, actually. Like, one morning it was like 5 a.m. and I woke up to crunching. And then I see her, like, because I kept looking at my bamboo plant, like, why is it so sad? What's happening to you, bamboo plant? Find out it's because Moon Pie's crunching it in the dead of the morning when she thinks I don't know. And then as soon as I, like, moved to be like, hey! She, like, bolted. She just found out.
5 a.m. is crunch time.
5 a.m. crunch time. I'm gonna make this like desert looking. She's messing with her toy. Do you want it turned back on? Bamboo crunch. Crunch the bamboo. Look at my stream, I just imitate my cat.
Making fun of your cat is like just what you do when you have a cat.
Yeah.
My cat is alarmed.
Because of my noises?
He hears you and Moon Pie meowing and he's alarmed.
He's just scared. Fear. No. You are not allowed. You seen the vine of there's someone who has like a Siamese cat in her arms, and she starts going "Meow," like really like convincing cat noises, and the cat looks so alarmed and is like, "Holy shit! You're speaking my language."
I always wonder what we're saying to cats when we meow at them.
There are a few meows that like actually mean things. Like if you meow a certain way, it means help, and that's the one she was doing. So that's why you look so alarmed.
That's so good.
Like the one where they're like yowling, where they're like, "Wah!" Like that. Usually when you like put them in water, they make that noise.
Prince broke his meow.
Oh no.
He got stuck under the grill cover for a couple days.
Oh no.
Once. I don't know how he did it. How does a cat even do that?
Oh.
And so he broke his meow.
Oh. So sad.
But now he just opens his mouth and squeak.
Oh.
It's really cute.
I had a cat that always did that. Every time she meowed, she would just kind of open her mouth and go. I was like, Hermie, you're so cute.
It's so pitiful and good.
It's so cute. No, Moonpie, you're not cute.
Wow, throwing shade at your cat.
Hermione was cute. I had a cat named Hermione because I used to be really into Harry Potter when I was like 8.
Oh, weren't we all when we were 8?
Yep. No, it was funny. I thought J.K. Rowling was copying me because so I named her Hermione, but I called her Hermie for short. And so when the 5th book came out, and Hagrid was telling his brother, I guess, I forget his name. No! Get off the desk. How he was like, oh, he can't say Hermione, so let's call you Hermie. I was like, she copied me. She got that from me.
Yes, J.K. Rowling personally snuck into your house while you were 8 years old.
Yep. I also had a cat named Hemingway, and he was a Siamese cat, and I loved him with all my heart. And he meowed like Gary from I almost said Pokemon. What? SpongeBob.
He meowed like Gary from Pokemon.
There is a Gary in Pokemon, isn't there? Oh my god.
There is.
Can you imagine if Gary from SpongeBob and Gary from Pokemon switched places?
That's so good. This is the best AU.
It's like Ash shows up to Professor Oaks to get his Pokemon, and then it's Gary the snail, just like, meow. And Professor Oak is like, this is my grandson. And Ash is like, what? That's a snail.
And it's just like, biologically, how is this possible?
That's a Pokemon. Is there yeah, there's a snail Pokemon. There's Ammonite.
Is that a snail?
Yeah. Sort of. Is there
It's like a snail, but spiky.
Yeah, there's Amistar. I mean, it's an Ammonite. Which is like an actual thing. I think. Hang on. No. Yeah, it is a real thing.
Oh, neat.
It's spelled different. Ammonit. It's like an actual fossil.
Oh, it's those ones.
Yeah. So it's like a cuttlefish in a shell, sort of.
It's a cuttlefish, but angry.
Yeah. It's like a it's like a tentacled being in a shell, which is pretty fucking rad. Science. I like kabutops. Kabuto. Meaning like a little horseshoe crab. Well, these colors
Horseshoe
are.
crabs are
Ugh.
fantastic.
Yeah,
I have a horseshoe crab sticker on my shelf, and it's a
it's good. Excuse me. Forest. What if I made the forest all autumn colors? Ugh. This background is harder than I thought it would be. No, I don't like it. It needs to be green.
gotta go green.
Gotta go green. Do, 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 do. You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Might have to feed my cat in 3 minutes.
You can't break her schedule.
No. Ugh.
By which I mean she would not let you break her schedule.
Yeah. Why? I just worked so long on that, and I'm like, nope, I hate it. Let me get it. There it is. Wait. No, there it's not. Ooh.
It's gone forever.
It's gone forever. Well, you know, I wasn't digging it. So. Oh, shit. What am I doing? No.
I've got to head out. My mom needs me. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for stopping by. Kaneko! You gotta press to. It's touch to talk now. Welcome. Once you figure that out. Also, I forgot that I chopped a jalapeno earlier, and now my eye is slightly burning because I just scratched it. Whoops! It's a miracle I'm still alive. With all the dumb shit I do. Alright. Kaneko, you do your thing. I'm gonna go feed my cat, and hopefully by the time I'm back, you'll have your keybind figured out. Okay. Scream at me! Scream! Oh. Shit. Right and back. Ah! I can't hear you, Kaneko. Hang on. Hello? Still can't hear you. Hello?
How about now?
Huh?
Ah!
Yeah. No, that was loud as hell. Hang on.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Right. I can't stay long,
Okay, that's fine.
but I don't know who's in the chat.
Yeah.
Mostly I can't stay long. I've got friends over and we're getting fun. Right. For those of you who are watching the stream, if you have some money and you don't require that money, donate it to Spoonie's Patreon to allow Spoonie to keep creating all this kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
But more importantly, if you have arms,
Give them to me.
give them to Spoonie.
Yeah.
Spoonie needs many arms.
I do.
More arms mean more games.
More arms and organs?
No, more arms mean more games.
Yeah.
I mean, you can donate your organs as well if you'd like.
Whoa.
Consume their hearts to gain their courage. Consume their brains to gain their knowledge.
That's horrifying.
Kalima. And with that, my advertisement is complete and I must leave.
Alright, see.
Also, sorry about earlier. The entire reason you couldn't hear me was because my microphone wasn't plugged in.
That's hilarious.
To be fair, I have been pulling my computer apart like 6 times a day. So,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Wow.
Right, I'm gonna disappear.
Thanks
Have
for
a good stream, guys.
thanks
Also,
for stopping
donate your
by.
arms.
Yeah, donate your arms. See ya.
Sorry, I couldn't stay longer.
No, it's fine. I'm glad you got to pop in.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
You too. Okay. I'm liking this a little better. The first thing I did after downloading Perry's PSD was turn on all the arm layers at once. Good! Shiva Simulator. I'm excited about the supercut of last stream. Because it's funny. Maybe I can make... Ooh. What if I made the woods like a nice little purpley pink? That doesn't work out. Oh, ugh. I'm getting a little wild over here. Ooh, that works. Okay. I'm so glad you actually downloaded the PSD. Feel free to like take screenshots of like what you end up doing. There's gonna be a lot more like variations. For those of you in the chat who aren't patrons, the $1 tier a month, I do concept art every week, and sometimes that includes like the PSDs, especially with sprites. That's really exciting because you can see all the variations with the sprites, and you can make your own like you can make your own expressions, and it's really cool. Take my word for it. Who dis? New phone. Who dis? Was
It me.
it Cal? You're here. It's so late over there.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can turn
Okay,
you up.
sweet. Just making sure.
I can turn you up because you're kind of quiet. Burp. Okay, now you should be good.
It's the whispering.
That's fine.
I don't have to do push to talk. Whoops. It does not assign me that.
It doesn't?
No, it's not assigning me push to talk. I'm not sure why.
That's weird. Hang on. I mean, it's fine for now. It's just the two of us. But if it gets crazy,
Yeah.
I can look into that.
If it gets bonkers, yonkers.
Yeah, it's mostly just like, because last time we had like 5 people in the chat and we kept talking over each other. It was mostly for that. Because I was like,
I hear you.
I want everybody to be able to talk. It was still fun.
Hang on.
Okay. Well.
My apology.
You're good.
I'm playing Pokemon while I watched you do stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's good shit, yeah.
I'm so glad.
All the hate for it was so overblown.
Yeah, people just like to be mad. It's a game for children.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're gonna get mad because they like cut out a shit ton of Pokemon, like that video I sent you earlier where the guy's like, "Shut your bitch ass up."
Yeah.
There's like a full video to it, and one of the things was like, they cut out. There are only 400 something Pokemon, and this guy was like, "You know, I'm gonna be honest. I usually only catch like 20 of them bitches."
So true. I say that, but I'm doing a catch 'em all run right now. I'm not even using half these fuckers.
So there was a comic, I think it was Awkward Zombie did.
Yeah.
So she had a comic where she put a Golbat in her box, and then she took the Golbat out, and the Golbat was like, "Yes, finally, I'm free." And then like you see her like dancing with this Golbat and like being so nice and feeding the Golbat and being so like loving and kind and battling with it, and then it evolves into Crobat because he's so happy, and then she's like, "God, finally," and then grabs the Crobat and throws him back in the box, and then the Crobat's like, "No!" I was like, "No."
That's so funny. I'm on Route 5 right now and I'm getting assaulted by stuff.
No, Stuffle.
I've just got like teddy bears all on my ass.
No.
This background you're doing looks fucking great, by the way.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I really like the layout of it.
Thank you. I'm gonna figure out
Start.
what happened.
I was just reading the chat. You go ahead.
Oh, hang on. Let me bring the chat back up.
Of which of the new starters, which one would you get? I got Grookey. I'm Grookey gang all the way. I've been Grookey since like reveal day, yo.
I was really into Score Bunny because Score Bunny's cute as heck. But I'm really not a fan of that final evolution. I'm really not. It looks like
is something.
It looks like. It looks like a second evolution. It doesn't look like a final starter Pokemon evolution.
I've got to kind of agree with that.
Like,
its arms are so short.
It's cute. It's just it doesn't. If you look at Cinderace and then you look at Blaziken and then you look at Delphox and you look at Incineroar, you're like,
oh, those are Furbait.
well, yeah. And Charizard, even. You look at Charizard, you look at all these, like, final fire starter evolutions, and... Sorry, my cat was doing some fuck shit. You look at these final fire starter evolutions, they're all badass. They're so cool, and then you get... Cinderace.
But it's short little arms.
Short... No. Dude, I even like... This is blasphemy, but I even like, God, what is his name? Monfernape.
Infernape?
Infernape. That's what I meant. Monfernape.
You were half right. Monferno is its like...
Okay. Okay. Infernape.
What do you mean I can't be switched out? Does this thing have Shadow Tag? Eat my fucking ass.
I do like... Okay. I didn't like Sobble at first. But I do like Inteleon. It just looks like a streamlined Greninja to me.
You went, like, backwards of the popular opinion. Where people are like, I love Sobble, but Inteleon's trash.
Why would you... Inteleon's so sleek.
I know. I personally love Intellion. I'm not, don't shoot the messenger, yo. This is just what people think. This is the word of the street.
Intellion's good.
Intellion is good. I like Intellion.
I don't know if this is like a river or a road, but either way.
I think it's wavy enough to be a river. I think a road, if it was that shape, would like be very dangerous.
I know what I'm gonna do with this. Hang on, I gotta.
Unless it's like way zoomed out, and I guess it is because it's just the size of that tower and stuff. I'm bad at like judging distance.
You know, me too. I had a background in butterfly blues that I did for concept art, and I put a pair of goggles on on the corner of a bookshelf, like just hanging off, and one of the eyes for the goggles was like as big as or as tall as a book, and Casey was like, "Haley, what are you doing? Is that a bra?" And I'm like, "No."
That's hilarious. Also, I'm gonna turn my fucking game down because that's how fucking loud that is. I don't want that on stream.
I can't.
Copyright.
I don't think anybody's
Copyright striked for one Pokemon sound effect.
That'd be funny.
How can you say they're trash and I get to them and go like, say that one more time while they're on the toilet? What does that mean? I cannot parse that, Cosmo. I'm so sorry. Who's on the toilet? What? It is making me think of that one skit from the Sonic 06 real-time fandom, though.
Which one?
Flushed him down the turd. So dumb. There's a Pokeball in there. I'm gonna go grab that motherfucker. Can I get in through here? I can.
I'm gonna do some more first.
There's better jokes than that fucking video, but that's the one I latch onto, I guess.
I made Maudie die laughing today because we were out doing laundry, and I don't remember how like I was reminded of this line, but I was like, I just went, "Plankton, 2% evil, 98% hot gas," and he fucking lost it.
I didn't even catch most of that because it was in an accent I just could not parse. But like,
it was from SpongeBob.
Oh god, I had a dream about SpongeBob like this morning.
SpongeBob good.
I don't like it. I've never seen
really
like a full episode of SpongeBob.
Really, I guess it's like a super millennial thing. Because
I mean that, but also I didn't have like Nickelodeon as a child.
Makes sense.
But like I had it was like both a Steven Universe dream and a fucking SpongeBob dream.
Yeah.
And it was the episode Mr. Greg, where everything was the same, but Greg was SpongeBob. And like all I remember is like this one line, because like they changed all the lyrics of the songs to make it fit and like make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And the first line was, "Hey, wake the cod! It's Mr. Bob."
That's funny.
That's all I remember. I'm really happy that my brain decided that the rhyming scheme needed to stay.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah. I woke up like, what the fuck?
Okay, I'm starting to...
I've had night terrors all week and this is what you give me.
I'm so glad. Night terrors aren't good. I've been having a lot of stress dreams, so I get you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I hope we can have a SpongeBob Universe dream. Maybe now that I've planted the idea in your head, it'll happen.
Maybe. I've been having like... I've been having a lot of weird dysphoria dreams, which is strange for me because I'm not super dysphoric. Socially, yeah, but that's what they've been. the latest one, it was like I was in school again, which is crazy because I haven't been to school in like 10 years. So, I was in school and we were reading for a play, and teacher was like, "Anybody want to read for this boy in the play?" And I raised my hand, and then everybody in the class laughed and was like, "You can't do that. You're such a joker. You're not a boy," which, shit like that happened in school. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, this is so real."
I definitely relate to that. Like,
Yeah.
I remember signs that you're trans when you're a child.
Yeah.
When the teacher calls for a strong boy to help move the tables, and you, an AFAB person, shoots your hand up.
Yeah. No, I feel
It
that.
always pissed me off so bad. Like, we need a strong cis boy. Obviously, they wouldn't say that, but that's the implication.
Yeah.
And I'm just there like, I lift weights. Like, I can carry your tables.
Yeah.
I'll carry that weight.
God.
That's a reference to something, but I'm not sure what it's a reference to. You'll carry that weight.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Sounds familiar. I'm picking it up from somewhere. It's probably like fucking Lord of the Rings or something, and I've just like absorbed it through media,
I'm gonna look it up.
even though I've never actually seen Lord of the Rings or read it.
It's from Cowboy Bebop.
It's from Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not what I expected. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop either.
I haven't either. I've read like the first manga.
Did you hear my ass, Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings. Timeless.
Cowboy Bebop. And then the strong boy ends up not lifting an inch. Yeah, that pissed me off so bad.
Yeah. Or like this strong boys like end up whining and complaining the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And, don't even get me fucking started on PE.
Whew. Yeah, when I went to school I went to school mostly in Florida, and then I went to high school in North Carolina when I moved there. And in North Carolina, they divide PE between boys and girls, and I didn't know
They
that.
don't do that in Florida?
No, they did not. Yeah. No, it was just everybody in the same. Yeah. No, like, there was women's PE and there was men's PE. And I was so flabbergasted. I was like, what? Though I honestly preferred that.
Yeah, I can't imagine, like, a school that didn't separate out the PE by sex.
Maybe it did it in high school, like in Florida, and I just didn't know, but in middle and elementary school, it did not.
I can't remember if we did in primary school. Because I have distinct memories of doing PE stuff with boys. But, like, was that actually PE, or was that just, like, on the playground?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when Basson smacked me with a fucking with a cricket bat in the nose.
God.
Oh, that was funny. He didn't see me. It was my own fault. That's why I laugh about it now. I'm the asshole who stood like right next to a person playing cricket.
God. So like in America, it used to be mandatory to take PE every year.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
That's how it is.
No, it's not. Now it is.
It's not?
It's not anymore.
That's
so,
insane.
yeah, no, I liked taking PE because I liked being active and,
Oh, mood.
yeah, and so when I moved to North Carolina, I had taken PE my freshman year, and in Florida, and then when I moved to North Carolina, I was like, can I take PE again? They're like, you already have a credit for PE. And I was like, I need a... What? You mean I can't take PE again? And they're like, yeah, you can, but it's going to be advanced PE. And I was like, fuck. Okay.
P squared.
So I took advanced PE, and I was like the worst person in the class because obviously I just want to be there to,
Yeah.
like be active, and it ended up being not so great because people were like, "Why are you here?" And I was like, "Because I like PE." And they're like, "That's weird because you're not good at anything." And I'm like, "But leave me alone." It was
That's
like
really fucked up.
it was so bad that like when we would play like soccer, so if I got a goal, they would make fun of, like, my team would make fun of the other team because I made a goal. They're like, "Wow, you guys are so bad that Haley made a goal." And I'm like, "Wow, that's so mean."
You know, Pokemon just sometimes makes you look up types of toxic waste, and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
For context, I'm trying to name a Toxel. I'm trying to think of a nickname for my little boy.
I feel.
You feel?
I don't know if this mountain looks like a mountain. Kinda does.
I think it looks like a mountain.
I'm trying to make this all blend together and also look like separate units, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because I want it to be very clear that there's like very separate sections of this game.
I could totally call him E-Waste.
Yeah.
I could call him E-Waste because he's like part electric too.
Ooh.
Ooh. But then I feel bad for calling him Waste. Do I
Waste
feel
boy.
attachments and to binary code? Just maybe.
Wait boy.
What boy?
I said, wait boy. It made no
Oh.
sense.
No.
I was just saying words.
That's all we're ever doing. Sometimes we're saying words. Sometimes we're beatboxing them like bugs. So everyone should go read the Etc. verse.
Yeah. Go give Case your arms.
But I already gave them to you.
No!
I mean, I was Case's patron first, so who really owns my arms?
Oh no. Betrayal.
Arm fight.
Arm betrayal!
You can have one of my arms and Case can have the other arm.
Whoa.
I'm right-handed, so like, which one of you wants my dominant arm?
Oh, me.
Okay. It's very bad. at
You don't
writing,
need
but
your
it's also
arms
really
to consume my to consume Case's content. You just need ears.
fun. Yeah. And eyes, preferably.
You don't need those.
Oh, okay. How am I gonna read Pan?
You won't.
Oh, but I want to. It's good.
Oh, so this is off topic. I finally watched the Steven Universe movie.
It's a good movie.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Spinell is a lot. I love her a lot.
I wouldn't. What?
Sorry.
It's
I just thought of a really good name for my Toxel. Carry on.
So, I wouldn't say I blame, like, I wouldn't say, fuck, hang on, I need to sneeze. Okay. So, I don't want to say I blame Pink Diamond for what she did to Spinell.
But
Spinell was, annoying. But I wouldn't do that to Spinell. I would
Yeah.
probably say something like, hey, chill out a bit. This is annoying shit.
so mean.
It's
Like,
not-
I understand you, but it's also mean.
I mean, that's better than what she did.
Yeah.
We've all
Yeah.
had like that friend that's like a little too much.
I've been the friend, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I get that because I've had shit like that happen to me where like
Yeah.
where people will pretend to be your friend and pretend to like you and then be like, we're going over here.
This motherfucker's level 1. Okay, we have some work to do.
I might shut the stream off at 7 because I gotta work at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Yike.
Mm-hmm.
Yike.
Yep.
Imagine working with this made by the Neat Gang. I'm kidding, I have a job. I am a captioner. It's a good thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So if you see Netflix captions being wrong, that's not me. Because I do them right. Because I get my pay docked if I don't do them right.
So you do
I don't know what company.
You do captions for Netflix?
I mean, I don't know where they go. A lot of the times, like, the really low pay ones that are, like, really short are, like, YouTube videos.
Ah.
But I have done, like, stuff like that.
I've, I think I applied to that same, company, and I got denied.
Was it Rev?
I don't remember. I got denied because I'm really bad at processing words.
Oh, you're so valid. It's not for everyone. That's why the captions are there. For people who can't process words.
Yeah, I'm like, this is probably not the best idea because I need the captions to process information.
Yeah, it's fine. I think, I did an episode of, like, Friends.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah. I hated it. Every second of it.
Friends has not
a
aged
good
well.
show. It's not a good show.
My mom loves it. My mom loves Friends, and I loved it when I was younger and I would watch it with her. But it is so very like a battle of the sexes.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't remember what the main guy's name is, but like he's just infuriating. This person.
Ross?
Yeah.
I fucking hate Ross. Everybody hates Ross.
Imagine like having a main character who's just so fucking unlikable.
I mean, he's like what makes the show keep going because he's the one who keeps causing all of the problems.
It feels like he should be an Always Sunny character and not like a general sitcom character.
Yeah.
He's just bad.
Yeah.
But it's fine. We'll forgive Ross because he's not a real person.
I quote Ross on a daily basis at work because, so we unload like big old pallets from a truck in the middle of the day, and we have to put them into our coolers and our freezers and stuff. And so one person will open the big giant cooler door and one person will steer it in and usually can't see over it because it's so big. So every time I'm like, pivot, pivot, pivot.
That's funny.
Yeah, because that's a famous part in that show. And they were trying to move the sofa up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sponsored by Rev or anything. I'm not like mentioning them to like get money or whatever.
Yeah.
Rev doesn't pay me enough to sponsor them.
Cosmoconic. Sorry, Cosmoconic tried to get into Friends, stopped 4 episodes in.
Dodged a bullet there, friend. It's not good. It's not a good show.
I get the appeal, like, from that time period. Because Joey is, like, funny as fuck.
I've watched the entirety of How I Met Your Mother.
I never got into that show.
I liked it for the most part, but, like, every time there was a transphobic joke, it was like, ha ha ha, hilarious.
Yeah, no, like, Friends had plenty of those, and plenty of gay jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, one of the like, from the get-go, like, this was progressive at the time, you gotta keep in mind.
Yeah.
One of, like, the main plot points was Ross got broken up with his wife because she realized she was gay and ran off with a woman, and like they had a child together, so they made jokes all the time like, well, you're gay now, so It's bad.
We endure a lot, don't we, here?
Yeah.
As members of the LGBTs.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm being chased by fucking bears again. That sounds way more ominous if you don't, like, have it in the context of Pokemon.
I love
Just
how the
casually being
Pokemon
chased
just,
by
like, they just chase you. I love that.
Some of them run away from you. Some of them get really scared.
Aw.
Like
Babies.
Drillbur. I was in the mine and a Drillbur looked at me and was like, fuck.
Okay.
Wait, why did I go into this battle with Magdaros? I'm a fucking idiot. I made a really bad type. Oh well. Oh, that was easier than expected. Never mind.
They just want to hug you to death.
We go through a lot and then I'm being chased by a bear. Yeah. You know. It's just what happens.
We go through a lot. I'm being chased by a bear. I'm being chased by a bear.
Aw, bye, Sylvia.
Bye, Sylvia. I'm glad you like the art. I'm still about it, but thank you. I appreciate.
If in the end you don't like it, you can always use it as like a jumping point for different art.
Yeah. No, that's absolute. Like, this is getting, like, the general idea of what I want. This is very rough so far. I'm just trying to get the colors where I'm happy with them. To kind of get them to blend together.
I'm sorry to say this, but it reminds me of a Warrior Cats map.
Oh, I'm so excited now.
Like, the way, very specifically the way that it's segmented.
Yeah.
My brain is going, oh yeah, that's River Clan territory.
Yeah.
Bewares be like valid to break spines. Of course they are.
I think I did too many rivers.
Moon River. I'm not gonna sing any more of that song because you will get a copyright strike.
Yeah, we're
Plus,
listening. We only listen to case music here.
Even then, YouTube like sometimes just automatically does it without ever warning people, whether it be the artist or the person streaming it.
Yeah, I know. Game Grumps, like in their other videos, they can't play like their own music that's owned by CD Baby because CD Baby will copyright strike them, even though it's their music.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of shit going around, like, in the past, like, day and a half, where people are, like, ragging on Game Grumps for some controversy, but I've looked it up and I cannot find anything.
Weird.
And I don't understand.
They've done a few things, but it's like a stream of consciousness show, so you can't really, like, super blame them for occasionally saying things that are, like, eyebrow-raising.
Yeah.
But,
like, specifically within the past couple of days. And I've looked it up, and I've scoured the fucking internet for, like, did Danny kill someone or something? And, like, nothing.
I mean, there is a compilation I watched recently where, Danny said something that was bleeped out, and I'm like, there's only a few words that could have been, and if Danny actually said that, that's fucking awful. But at least they bleeped it out.
There's like an entire episode of Sonic 06 that's bleeped out because of John.
God.
Because he's saying the N-word. Yay. Great.
Yay.
We love a racist. For anyone who can't pick up on that, that's sarcasm. Please don't cancel me.
I'm gonna see if I can make these trees green.
You're giving me like so many songs I could sing really badly for the yucks, but I don't want to copyright strike you.
I don't think I would get copyright stricken if you like just sang a part of a
No,
song.
people have been copyright stricken for that.
Really?
Yeah, it's insane.
That's ridiculous. Ooh, okay.
Also-
So this green might work. Also, what?
Ooh. I like how you were about to say insane, but I said it first, so you have like your brain was like, wait, now I have to switch the word to ridiculous to make myself not sound stupid.
Yeah. Essentially. I thought about. Okay, this is so off topic. I don't know why I thought of this. I guess my brain just automatically thinks of this because when I stream, I think of the Vor Pit thing. So, so we know where this is going.
Days since Vor mentioned 0.
So, I thought about making a joke because I went on a tangent one day, and I started watching a bunch of different fucking videos that were tangentially related to Vor. And I thought about taking a screenshot of like my history, where like my history on YouTube. Like when you give myself my trash self control of YouTube, and it's just like 7 bosses you had to kill from the inside, and then like videos adjacent to that inside Jormungandr in God of War 4, Kronos. There you go. Kronos boss fight. God of War 3. Why is there so much Vor in God of War?
Because it rhymes.
God of War. More like God of War.
I want to cry.
Listen. I played the first game. I didn't beat it. But I played, like, the first scene in the first game has Vor.
Oh.
It's like, it's so, I guess Vor is manly. I don't know.
No, I promise I'm leading some of this. I'm not just being like, awkward. I've only played the most recent God of War game. I don't know shit about the other ones.
Aw.
Other than, like, he yells Ares sometimes.
Ares! Yeah.
You do that voice surprisingly well. And, like, when I got to the fucking part with Jormungandr, I was like, I see where this is going.
Oh, yeah.
I understand the kind of people who made this game.
No, like, you can tell when people are into it. When there's when there's Vor in a game, or you have to get eaten by something in a game, generally that means they're into it. But sometimes, like Kingdom Hearts, the Pinocchio level is inside Monstro, the whale. That shit doesn't look real. That shit is a disgrace. And you could tell that the creators were just like, we gotta make it look cute and cartoony inside Monstro. Oh boy! Oh boy! And they completely clueless to that Vor exists.
Yeah.
Whereas
Vor weirds you out, Cosmo Comic.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
really feel anything about it.
Vor Fandemonium episode when? You know, I talked about that once. I talked about
That was
how
so melancholy. I talked about that one.
No, I talked about doing... Okay. I talked about doing a series that would end up eventually talking about Vor. And I was told it was a bad idea. And I agree. Because if I get into, like, kink territory, I feel like I'm opening a huge can of worms.
Yeah, you are. Let's just keep that to DMs for the most part, shall we?
Oh, I'm sorry that Vor weirds you out. Vor is weird. Like, even the people that are, like, super into it, like, I think they, like, understand it's weird. I'm interested by it because I like biology. I think it looks cool. It's mostly an aesthetic thing for me. I'm just like, ooh, interesting. I'm not really like turned on by it. I'm just like, ooh, what a neat thing aesthetically.
That's what they all say.
That's how I feel about a lot of. I don't want to get too not safe for work in this here stream, but
let's divert the topic to Pokemon again.
Vor has to be done correctly. Pokemon Vor.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
No.
No.
I moved the mic way too far away. Okay, there we go. I'm really glad that these headphones like make me hear myself, so I know what I'm saying, and I know that if it's trash, I can just stop.
It throws me off to hear myself.
It did for me at first, but I got used to it because there's no way to turn it off.
Yeah. When I worked and I taught people how to paint, if the class was big enough, I had to wear a mic so I would hear myself back at me.
Oh God.
And it threw me off so bad. I eventually got used to it. And there was one time I was sitting in on Case's stream and they were doing friend sim and they had to like go do something. So they were like, "Do you want to start this route and just start reading?" And I'm like, "Sure." So I had to put the headphones on. And it threw me off so bad, hearing myself in my ear. I was like, ugh. But I got over it eventually.
I'm like an amateur voice actor. I got over my voice a while ago.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's not even like hearing my voice, because I already like convert my, like what I hear of my voice to like what other people would hear, because I've done so much voice acting. It's not even that, it's just being able to hear my voice as I'm talking, like 2 times.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, I hear you.
It's weird.
So, yeah, Pokemon.
Yeah,
I have a
Pokemon.
Toxel, and it's basically like a baby dinosaur. It has like the scale plating that looks like a diaper, and it's really cute because it's baby.
That's cute.
It's really cute. And also, like, when it attacks, it's like, it stomps around like it's having a temper tantrum.
Aww.
It's really fucking cute. Plus, Poison Electric is like 2 of my favorite types. So
That's a really good
to
combo. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Psychic Bug win.
We have Psychic Bug in this gen.
I think Cosmoconic is secretly into Vor.
I mean, that's how it starts. Being like, I'm totally not into it.
Being like, oh, because that's how I used to be. I used to be like so grossed out by it, and then I was like, you know what? You can't beat him, join him.
I'm not gonna like agree with any of you. I'm not gonna out myself on stream.
Also, I'm just kidding, Cosmoconic.
Dreadnought's pre-evolution is adorable. Dreadnought's pre-evolution looks goofy as fuck.
It's very goofy. He's so goofy.
looks so dumb.
Oh,
Don't
man.
bite me.
Ooh. Okay, this is starting to blend better together.
Yeah, I think this looks really nice so far.
Thank you. It's
I also
starting...
really like the Colosseum structure, which seems to be like a thing in your works. Colosseums.
When have I ever put a Coliseum in anything?
I remember there being a Colosseum in Butterfly Blues. Am I just like tripping or something?
Oh, it was a church. You're thinking of a church.
Am I though? Because
Yeah.
like when they were like,
Was it when they met Tucker? White hair?
they were like at the docks near the ocean, if I remember right.
Oh, there was a big old boat.
Yeah. No, because it was like on the land. And they were like stood in front of it. I don't think they ever went in it. They were just kind of in front of it.
Mm.
And they were like, "Oh, what's Butterfly Blues?" And Tucker was like,
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's hard to remember Butterfly Blues. I only went through it once. I should go through it again.
If you want.
I mean, yeah. That's why wouldn't I do it? Because I want to.
Don't do it, because you just gotta force yourself.
No, I like it. It was fun.
It was like, I think the most I got out of that was that chainsaw scene.
The chainsaw scene's pretty fucking sick.
I really needed to get that out of my system. I had it in me so long, and then once that was done, I was like, okay, I don't need to do anymore. It's done. It's complete.
All of Butterfly Blues is leading up to the chainsaw scene, and we can stop.
Yeah. I forget. I think it was after chapter 3.
Yeah.
So chapter 4, I didn't get very far because stuff happened. But Case told me later that I don't know. Yeah, I can say this. That after chapter 3, they were just kind of like, all right, it's done. Like, to himself, like, just secretly thought that, and then it ended up actually being done. Like, we were just like, we have to work on this 6 more years for it to get done. At least 6 more years. Oh.
525,600 chapters.
Yeah. No, like, here's the thing. You gotta, it's really hard to make something out of characters that you've had forever.
Yeah.
Because you have so many backstories and so many, like, weird attachments to these characters that you've had. It's like, I had Chex since I was 12, and Chex was super important to me, because Chex made me figure out a lot of gender shit. And same with Zeke. Except I had Zeke since I was like 18, which is still a long time. But like, I had these characters forever, and I had so many attachments to them that I didn't want to let go of, and so it ended up making the story way too complex and way too long and way too confusing. And that's not a great thing all the time. Now, if you have, like, the time and resources and the like, funds to do that, go for it. But if it's just not, if you're not getting anything back for it, it's like, you gotta know when to stop.
Yeah, absolutely. I think BB was good while it lasted, and it served its purpose, and I'm happy with it.
It absolutely served its purpose. That's why I'm in Kenosha. It's because of Butterfly Blues. And that's weird to think about.
Butterfly Blues effect.
But, well, okay. I explained this to somebody once, and they, like, were weirded out by the crazy... This is another crazy coincidence story that I'm just going to tell on stream. Here I go. So, my character Zeke in Butterfly Blues, I ended up making out of, like, subconscious... Well, let's back up a little bit. So, the origins of Zeke are pretty bad. So I roleplayed the character Zexion from Kingdom Hearts a lot, and so did my partner at the time. They also roleplayed as Zexion. And a really popular thing in the Kingdom Hearts fandom was to ship clones, because there were a lot of characters that could clone themselves, especially Zexion. So she had a very different interpretation of Zexion than me. And so, like, one day we were playing D&D, and we were like, we should just make our Zexions into, like, actual characters, because we were so attached to them. So we did. And that's where Zeke and her character came from, which was Zeke's brother at the time. The shipping part was still there, and that's gross. Incest is bad. But it ended up being, like, they were both self-inserts, is the thing. Subconsciously. And it was a representation of our like, bad relationship. Which is normally what incest is. So, always what incest is. So... Zeke was his, like, vent character subconsciously. And Zeke and Alice's relationship was 100% based off of me and that ex's relationship, where it was just really toxic and bad. And Zeke ended up being this character that I would just use to cope. I would draw Zeke when I was sad. I would think about Zeke when I was sad. All this stuff. Then later, Case ended up being cast as Zeke in the dub. And because of that, now I'm here. Well, like, there was a lot of in between that. But I met Case and then moved here. And now, whoa! Butterfly Blues served its purpose. That was it. That was the purpose. Me moving here. That was my beautiful story.
I like that story, for the most part. It's really unfortunate that you had to go through those things, but I'm glad that it ended in a good way.
No, it's like, it's a very, like, karmic thing. Like, I never really, like, believed in karma until I kept saying I don't believe in karma, because if karma existed, then all the bad people would get what's coming to them, you know? But then, like, as soon as I say I don't believe in karma, 5 years later, this thing that like, this character that I made out of a vent because I was in a terrible relationship ended up leading me into a better relationship. Like, directly. And that's fucking wild.
You deserve it.
Cry. No.
Oh, my ears are bleeding.
I'm so sorry.
There's spoony noises and then there's shit only dogs should hear. Which I guess makes sense. I'm a dog furry.
Yeah.
So if, like, any of you in the chat didn't actually hear that noise and don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, that means your persona's not a dog, so...
Yeah.
I'm glad that you had this revelation because of me. Everything is because of me.
Okay.
This is my stream now. No.
This is your stream.
Clown stream. Maybe we should just do that for, like, April Fools or something.
Clown stream. That'd be funny. I talked about for April Fools, Case and I should both stream, but Case should, like, take over my stream and I should take over their stream and we should just pretend to be each other.
That'd be really weird. I think it'd be really funny.
I also told them to cover How Bad Can I Be for April Fools.
Oh, God.
Okay, look at this. Oh. There's no lines. It actually looks alright.
I like it.
I just gotta touch it up. But it is 7. And I said I was gonna sign off at 7 because I gotta go to bed at 8:45 and I want some cool down time. Hang on. This is gonna drive me nuts if I don't do anything about it. Hang on.
I'm glad that I could join you for the tail end of the stream. I'm sorry that I wasn't here for the beginning of it.
It's fine. It's been
for 5 minutes.
It's been a chill stream. I've been kind of like just messing around with this idea for a background. I'm gonna make it look more. I want this background when it shows up in the game. I want the player to look at it and go, "Whoa!" But I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I don't know if there's probably stream like I'm not even live because of my fucking internet here. But like when you went whoa, like the you on the stream like tilted the fucking portrait.
Oh yeah, no yeah. Whoa.
Wacky effects. Ooh.
Wacky. Okay, where's the chat?
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer. Okay.
Canon Sonic lines from the Sonic movie. I should know my dad works at Sega.
I can do a pretty alright impression of Sonic, I guess. Way past cool. Yeah, that's exactly up my alley of like voices I can do, so I gotta fix these
Chili
rivers.
dogs.
I love chili dogs and I run real fast. No.
It really makes
Run
me
real
sad,
fast. What?
It really makes me sad that like any of the of like the that's not the right word. I just went to merch and campaigning. Neither of those are the right words I'm looking for. Like the way that they've like set out the new Sonic movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like none of it contains the phrase blue blur, which is my favorite way to refer to Sonic. I think it's genuinely so fucking cool.
The blue blur. Yeah, it's cool.
And like I've not seen them do anything with that for years. And they're just like, huh, it's Sonic. No.
Huh, it's Sonic. He's real fast. Faster than the... I'm going too nasally.
Faster than the meow meow.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I honestly, I'm really happy that they made Sonic look so much better, but I still don't want to see the movie just because I don't like movies.
Yeah, I think my opinions on it are put best by Jenny Nicholson. Because she was like, while it's that design has been changed, there is no like indication that the story has been changed, and whoever approved the original Sonic design also approved the story.
Yeah.
That's
how I feel. And also, like, I absolutely love Jim Carrey. I love him. He's my dad.
He's gonna carry that movie. He's gonna Jim carry that movie.
Yeah. So it might be like a gem, just like How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is one of my favorite. A gem. A wonderful hidden gem.
A hidden gem.
Yeah. Like, yeah. That's an expression, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey is a really bad, awkward, uncomfortable movie. But it's one of my favorite movies because every time oh my god, every time Jim Carrey's on screen, I cry. It's so funny. It's so bad. And see, I have a Christmas tradition. Every Christmas, I just watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas by myself because nobody else will watch it with me.
If Rabbit were still a thing, I'd watch it with you.
Oh god, it's so fucking funny. The best part is when he grabs a tablecloth off of a table, like he yoinks it off and everything like doesn't fall, and he walks off screen, and then he runs back and knocks everything over and then runs away.
I think I saw that scene on Tumblr once, and they were like, that was an improvisation on Carrie's part.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to fall.
Most of it was improvisation, yeah. That's why it was so fucking funny.
Yes, I want a latte. I love the way you make them. That was a genuinely funny line from the Sonic trailer, yeah.
God.
I think a lot of the jokes in the Sonic trailer were genuinely funny, but I'm gonna put my bets on those are the only funny jokes in the movie.
Yeah,
And that's why they put them in the trailer.
What if it ends up being, like, even better than Detective Pikachu, which everybody claims is the best video game movie?
It is, but that doesn't make it good.
No.
So...
I was honestly really disappointed in Detective Pikachu, but I put my hopes too high because everybody was saying it was amazing. I watched it and I was like, eh.
I think that they did very well with the story that they were given, because they had to follow the game, and the game was only supposed to be, like, a side game that nobody gave a shit about.
Yeah.
But then, all of a sudden, they were like, we're gonna make a movie out of this, and everyone's like, what?
Yeah. I would have liked it better if they made their own story. Because it was insane.
Because Detective Pikachu is surprisingly a very long game.
Yeah.
Like, there's just... And, like, it's a long game, but not a lot happens.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
a lot of the time, it's just you kind of just walking.
My main issue with Detective Pikachu Cosmoconic comic, yes, is every crowd scene they had. After seeing the first crowd scene of Pokemon, it was like, whoa, and you, like, spotting all the Pokemon in the scene. After that first crowd scene, I saw all the Pokemon in the movie.
Yeah.
Every single crowd scene after that was the same Pokemon reused over and over and over. And I wanted to see more. There are almost 1,000 Pokemon and I didn't see any more of them. And I was really upset. And I know it takes a lot to render, like, all those Pokemon. But that was my favorite part of the movie, was that big crowd scene. And then they just repeated it. And I'm like, I want to see more.
Even finished. They haven't even finished the game story, if I recall correctly. I mean, they have, but also they haven't. Because, like, they've...
Didn't the game end on a cliffhanger?
Yes.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna put it as, like, they've both diverted the storyline, not finished the original storyline, but also gone beyond the original storyline. And it's really hard to pin down because of the way they've done it. Because in the original game, it ends on, like, they're still looking for the kid's dad. I don't remember his name. I don't care that much about Detective Pikachu. And, like, they walk off into the sunset, and, like, they're looking for his dad, and they have Mewtwo's blessing and shit. And... and then in the movie, from what I've heard from Spoonie, who actually bothered to watch it, it's like... The Pikachu's his dad, which is always the implication in the game.
Spoilers.
Oh, come on, that movie's like fucking, what, a year old now?
No.
It's not. When did it come out?
Oh yeah, I called the ending immediately too.
I mean, I don't feel like they try to hide it, to be quite fair.
I called it, like, as a joke, and then it happened, and I was like, oh.
And then it was Ryan Reynolds.
I was like, just watch. Pikachu's his dad. Pikachu's his dad. Pikachu's his dad. Okay.
Haha, Pikachu's his dad. Just kidding. Unless.
Now, the only way to watch that movie is if you're under the influence of something. I'm just gonna say, it's way more fun that way. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I derailed the stream for like 10 minutes.
No, I needed to talk about Detective Pikachu and the Sonic movie and Jim Carrey. Like, maybe the Sonic movie is gonna be the best video game movie ever made. If you ask me, the best video game movie ever made. No, that's a lie. I was about to say the Silent Hill movie, but the first 10 minutes of it were good.
I don't really like any video game movies. I don't watch movies as a general rule.
Yeah, I'm not huge into a lot of movies.
People are like, oh my god, you haven't watched the newest Marvel movie? And I'm like, I'm doing it just to spite you.
No, there've been a chosen few I've liked. I like Thor Ragnarok. I liked the first Avengers movie. It was alright.
It was just a loud explosion outside. I'm not sure if that picked up on the mic.
Nah.
Cool.
I liked...
People are just dying, don't worry about it.
No! I liked Ant-Man. Surprisingly.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man was good. It was good. It had Edgar
I've
Wright.
never seen it.
Edgar Wright was the director, so...
Oh, that makes it... I instantly trust that movie.
Yeah, Edgar Wright is a great director, and I love everything he does, so...
Baby Driver is my favorite movie.
Hideo Kojima could make a movie. You know, he was in school to get into, like, making movies, and then he changed last minute because he played Super Mario He played Super Mario, and he was like, oh my god, I could tell a story like a movie but with a game where you have influence on it, and that's why he makes games.
And it's a valid stance to have.
Yeah.
I have a lot of, like, ideas for stories. I
Yeah.
never, like, expand on them, though, because, like, I just do not have the energy to.
I get you.
And I'm like, oh, this would be a really good idea for a story. I should totally write that. And then I didn't.
I feel. Fun thing about stories is you can do so many things with them now. You can make them a game, you can make them a comic, you can make them an interactive comic. You can make it an ARG. So many things. Anyway, anybody have any questions or anything about my nasty... There it is. There's a better background. There you go.
I have a question.
Sure.
Why are you so good at art?
Thank you. Because of practice.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't great so far, but once I add details...
I like it a lot. I think it's really pretty.
Thank you. The colors are finally to a point that I like. I just need to add the details to make it. Alright? Right.
I'm kind of worried for the Super Mario movie. The what?
Is there gonna be a Super Mario movie? Do they dare?
They've already done one. It was really bad.
Oh, also, this is the thing I did. For
What's
It Said
the thing you
Reverse.
did?
The stream
Oh,
might
but
lag.
the stream's way behind for me because I'm on the call as well.
Oh,
I think I know what you're talking about. It's the Vasan in the tree, right?
yeah, the Vasan in the tree.
I love that art. It's really, really fucking nice.
I'm glad you like
It's
it.
It's tranquil. It makes me feel good things.
Okay, I'm glad I'm, like, looking at this again now because I like it a lot better now.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted twisty trees. I wanted the trees to kind of match the anatomy of a Drek. So I gave it like feathery aspects with the fractal leaves, and then like the crystally aspects, like the little gem things they have, and then
Yeah.
the electric vein things around Vasan specifically. Because like that's the thing about Aknep is like all the nature around them like interacts with them, like whatever is happening with their emotions and their feelings and stuff, the plants around them interact with them, so it's really cool. I like Aknep, and
That is really cool.
I want to
Illumination movie is behind it apparently. You're kidding.
oh no. Ooh.
How bad could this movie possibly be?
How bad could it be? It's time to end the timeline, everybody. We gotta go. On that note, I should end the stream. Now that we know this cursed information, I need to go and sleep for 10 days. I'm so...
That really blindsided me.
I'm gonna lose it. Hang on, I gotta look this up.
Imagine if Cosmocomic was lying. Like, what a fucking tranquil
Cosmoconic,
world that would be.
You are lying. You're lying to me. We can't. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna change this to full screen.
Your voice just, like, entered the fucking 5 stages of grief. You're saying that.
Ah! Okay.
Is it real? Oh god, it's real, isn't it?
Not only would create a live-action Mario movie in '93, but it was a critical and financial miss. But now Nintendo is teaming up with Illuminate. Nintendo, why would you think this is a good idea? Nintendo, you didn't even trust Disney with Mario. And... I can't believe this. I can't... Okay, we gotta leave. We gotta go. Everybody.
Down.
Everybody. Everybody. Good night. Thank you, Cosmo Comic, for this horrible information. Enjoy this last look into the void as I shut down the stream. Have a good night, everybody. And I won't see you next week because I'm working Friday and I'll be busy Saturday because my anniversary is on the 24th and I'm working the 24th. So I'm gonna be date time. Anyway.